Hello, this is Tolbert's class. This is Tolbert's class, chapter 30. This is lesson number 5. Lesson number 5. Nutrients and oxygens are distributed by the blood. Metabolic wastes are eliminated by the urinary and respiratory system. So in this particular discussion, we're talking about how these systems work together to serve the common good, to maintain your homeostasis. Maintaining boundaries. The internal environment remains distinct from the external environment. At the cellular level, this is accomplished by the plasma membrane, as we call the cell membrane. At the organism level, this is accomplished by the skin. A movement and locomotion and propulsion are peristalsis or contractility. Responsiveness, the ability to sense changes in the environment and respond to them. And digestion, the breakdown of food. Metabolism is all the chemical reactions that occur in the body. Excretion, this is the removal of waste. These are all the things that are necessary for life to maintain their balance from the body. Reproduction, of course, you've got cellular reproduction, and you've also got the whole organism reproduction, where a cell divides and reproduces to identical daughter cells, and in certain organisms you have the sperm and egg can unite to form a whole new person. And growth. Growth is the increased size of a body part or of the organism. All right, you need to know. Metabolism is the broad term used for all the chemical reactions that occur within the cells of the body. You have two types of metabolism. You have catabolism, which is the breakdown of substances into simpler substances, or catabolism, and then you have anabolism, which you have when you're making something bigger or something more complex. Adabolism. So I think it's catabolism, where you cut it in half, and adabolism, where you're adding more to it. Homeostasis is the ability for the body to maintain, of course, a relatively stable internal environment. The internal environment of the body is in a dynamic state of equilibrium, and these conditions can vary within relatively narrow limits. A wide variety of chemical and thermal and natural factors can interact in a complex ways to maintain this homeostasis. And we've talked about this a little bit before, but let's talk about it some more. Variable, the factor being regulated. Receptor monitors the environment and responds to stimuli. The control center determines the set point. We talked about this when we talked about the thermostat in your house. The control center is the thermostat. Negative feedback turns down or shuts off the regular stimulus. Positive feedback turns up the stimulus. This is the anatomical position. Superior, anterior, medial, lateral, and intermediate. These are all just describing parts of and ways that we can describe this position. Proximal and distal, closer and further away from the origin of the body. Superficial means it's external, and deep means as deep as inside to the midline. Thank you.